4 people were killed in a wrong-way crash on I-75 over the weekend. It is not the first time a driver going the wrong direction on a freeway has caused a deadly crash in Metro Detroit this year. Kelly Vaughn is here with the latest on the investigation.
Well, Shannon, we now know more about the victims. The victims in this case was the wrong-way driver. He was killed along with 3 people that were in the vehicle that he hit. We now know those 3 people were 34, 54, and 71 years old. Now, I spoke with Michigan State Police about how we can best protect ourselves from these dangerous wrong-way driver situations. An investigation is underway into what caused a 29-year-old man from Oak Park to get on I-75 going the wrong direction.
There's a lot of signs on those ramps already, that says wrong way, don't go this way, all that. And then it's also an unnatural turn to actually try to maneuver yourself onto the freeway going the wrong way onto that ramp. So a lot of times, and we're not sure if that's the case in this one yet, a lot of times those people are either impaired, having some type of medical emergency, or else they're distracted.
Lieutenant Michael Shaw with Michigan State Police says they received 911 calls about the wrong-way driver. But just before 3 a.m., before law enforcement could reach him, he crashed into a minivan near 11 Mile Road in Royal Oak. The wrong-way driver and 3 of the 4 minivan passengers died at the scene. Shaw says one way to protect yourself in these dangerous situations is to stay out of the left lane.
Because for a wrong-way driver, that's the right lane to them, and they think they might be driving in the right lane.
If you ever do see the headlights of a wrong-way driver, pull over, call 911, and be aware of where you are.
We just ask for what highway you're on, what direction you're going, and what's the exit that you just passed. We don't expect you to find the mile marker or anything like that. We just want those very basics. If you have a description of the car, that's great. If you don't, just enough to let us know where it's going so we can kind of catch up with it either on those freeway cameras or at least get troopers heading that direction.
MDOT is also in the process of installing cameras that could detect wrong-way drivers at 8 entrance ramps in Oakland and Wayne County.
While it may not be foolproof, any little thing is going to help.
He says over the past few years, more than 1,000 people have died on Michigan roadways.
If there was another cause other than a traffic crash, people would be outraged to know that 1,000 people died. But it seems for some reason drivers accept the death on the roadways as just a traffic crash. And I think we got to change that mindset where people understand that when you get behind the wheel of a car, not only taking your life under that wheel, other people's lives as well.
Now, he told me that the hardest part for them in all of this is that these deaths are preventable. He says we've got to slow down and we can't drive impaired or distracted. And we do have an update on that one survivor that did survive the crash. Lieutenant Shaw told me that they've gone through surgery, and at this point he says it looks like they could likely survive.
Well, let's hope that they do. Just terrifying situation out there. Got to be careful. All right, thank you, Kelly.